the ropes.
And you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, you know, he's to me, he's still a kid.
They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
At a fiery press conference, Floyd Mayweather became visibly upset after Gervonta Davis exposed him with some shocking claims about their past. Mayweather, clearly frustrated, defended himself while also suggesting that Davis's behavior was immature. The tension between the two once mentor and protege keeps growing, leaving fans to wonder if their feud will ever be resolved. Despite their shared history, it seems their relationship is beyond repair and the drama shows no signs of slowing down.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, you know, throughout his life. So, but I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, you know, he's to me, he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, you know, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been open about his past experiences with Floyd Mayweather, sharing details about what really happened between them. According to Tank, Floyd always had his own way of handling situations with fighters, making decisions that worked in his favor. Tank said, "He did what he did, I'm just focused," making it clear that Floyd has always operated like that, but now Tank is focused on doing things his way. Tank believes that Floyd's approach was all about keeping fighters under his control rather than helping them grow and become independent. From fight negotiations to career choices, Tank feels that Floyd made decisions that served his own interests first. Despite this, Tank isn't stuck in the past. He's focused on his career and making decisions for himself. He has proven that he doesn't need Floyd's guidance anymore and can succeed on his own terms. While Floyd may continue to do things the way he always has, Tank is done with it. His message is simple. He's in control of his own path now, and he won't let anyone dictate his future or his past.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So there's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type of shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking.
The round.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been open about his rocky relationship with Floyd Mayweather, but things took a serious turn when Tank accused Floyd of withholding earnings from several fighters, including himself. According to Tank, Mayweather's control over his fighters went beyond just career decisions. It even affected their pay. These serious claims have only added to the ongoing tension between the two, making their relationship even more complicated. Floyd didn't take these accusations lightly. Instead of directly addressing them, he hit back in a way that surprised many people. He posted a video aimed at damaging Tank's reputation, trying to paint him in a negative light. Fans saw this as a personal attack rather than a professional response, showing just how deep the bad blood between them really runs. Despite all of this, Tank has stayed focused on his career. He made it clear that he didn't leave Floyd as a person, but only left his promotional company. "I didn't leave Floyd, I just left his promotion," he said, stressing that his decision was strictly a business one. As their feud continues to unfold in the public eye, one thing is certain. Tank is determined to succeed on his own terms. Whether Floyd will keep engaging in this drama or move on is still unclear, but for now, Tank is focused on building his own legacy without Floyd's influence.
What came out still on top.
With Floyd? We said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in and, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're like sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been open about his past with Floyd Mayweather, offering insight into how their relationship unfolded. While many people think their bond is completely broken, Tank made it clear in a recent interview that he hasn't walked away from Floyd as a person, he's just left his promotional company. "I didn't leave Floyd, I just left his promotion," Tank said, emphasizing that his decision was strictly a business choice. Tank has always respected Floyd's legacy and the valuable lessons he learned while under his guidance. However, Tank felt it was time to take full control of his own career. He wanted the freedom to make his own decisions, select his own fights, and not be restricted by someone else's plan for him. Floyd has always had a specific way of managing fighters, and while that method worked for some, Tank didn't feel it was the right approach for him anymore. He didn't want to be held back or limited in his opportunities. Even though Tank has stepped away from Mayweather Promotions, he still acknowledges Floyd's influence on his career. Now Tank is focused on building his own legacy, proving he can achieve success on his own, all while still respecting the man who helped him get to where he is today.
Tank, you talked about leaving Mayweather on the Brian Custer podcast.
I didn't say I'm leaving. I said my contract was up.
So there's still a possibility that you may resign.
Yeah.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
He did the cleaner work in the middle of the ring, but he still spent a bit too much time on the ropes.
The ongoing tension between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Floyd Mayweather has taken a new turn, with fellow boxer Ryan Garcia adding a fresh angle to the story. According to Garcia, the rift between Tank and Floyd wasn't just about business or money, it was personal. He claimed that Tank's rumored relationship with Yaya Mayweather, Floyd's daughter, played a significant role in their fallout. Garcia suggested that Mayweather's anger toward Tank wasn't just about the accusations of withheld earnings or control over fighters' careers. Instead, he pointed to Tank's alleged relationship with Yaya as a major factor. Garcia explained that any protective father would naturally react strongly to such a situation. If this claim is true, it would help explain why their professional split turned so bitter and personal. Tank, however, has never publicly addressed this specific claim. While he has been open about feeling controlled under Mayweather Promotions, he has never confirmed or denied any personal involvement with Yaya. Meanwhile, Floyd has also stayed silent on this accusation, choosing instead to retaliate in other ways, such as posting a video aimed at damaging Tank's reputation. Regardless of the truth behind Garcia's claims, one thing is clear: the fallout between Mayweather and Tank is much deeper than just business. With so many rumors and accusations swirling, their already strained relationship seems beyond repair.
Oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claims that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya have some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like, that's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter. It's
right,
I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.
Though Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather's relationship is currently strained, there was a time when Floyd was one of Tank's biggest supporters. Early in Tank's career, Floyd took him under his wing, guiding him both inside and outside the ring. He saw great potential in Tank and was determined to help him reach the top, offering not only promotional support but also valuable personal advice that would shape Tank's mindset as a fighter. One key lesson Floyd shared with Tank was how to handle criticism. Floyd told him, "If we do good, people got something to say. If we do wrong, people got something to say." It was a lesson in resilience, a reminder that no matter what Tank did, there would always be people with opinions, both positive and negative. Floyd stressed that the most important thing was for Tank to focus on himself, his goals, and his own happiness, rather than trying to please everyone. This advice stuck with Tank as he navigated the challenges of his career, from dealing with critics and media narratives to making important business decisions. Floyd encouraged him to stay true to himself and not let outside voices shape his path. At that time, their relationship was based on trust and mutual respect. Floyd saw Tank as the next big star in boxing, and Tank valued the guidance he received. Even though their bond has since weakened, there's no denying that Floyd's early mentorship played a significant role in shaping Tank into the fighter he is today. The wisdom Floyd shared during those early years still holds value, even as Tank has chosen to step out of Floyd's shadow and build his own legacy.
If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. Do what makes you happy. You see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion. You know why? Because I did what I wanted to do. I'm gonna always tell Tank, do what you want to do.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been open about his frustrations with Floyd Mayweather, making it clear that their fallout runs deeper than what's visible to the public. He has suggested that Floyd operates behind the scenes, influencing situations in ways that fans don't always see. Tank mentioned that there have been private conversations and moves made by Floyd that paint a different picture from what's presented in the media. One of the main points of tension for Tank is his desire to build a legacy that surpasses Mayweather's, and he wants to do it at a younger age. Tank has openly said that he believes he can achieve more than Floyd did in his prime. He speculates that this idea may not sit well with his former mentor. For someone like Mayweather, who has built his career on being undefeated and the face of boxing for many years, the thought of his protege surpassing him could be hard to accept.
People don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heart bed, the Maybach, the Lloyd shit, that was all in my post.
Oh, that was you posted that. You posted that. Oh wow.
Chrome bag.
Right.
Lloyd shit. Maybach.
Oh.
Maidana pushes Mayweather to the corner again. He is turning this clash into a street.
Adding to the growing tension, Tank Davis has questioned why Floyd Mayweather has been seen training some of his potential opponents. Tank believes this is no coincidence and sees it as a strategic move to slow down his rise in the boxing world. While some people might view Floyd's actions as simply staying involved in the sport, Tank interprets it as an attempt to undermine him. Despite these challenges, Tank remains focused on his journey. He is determined to show that he doesn't need Mayweather's support to succeed. Tank has made it clear that he's carving out his own path and refuses to let anything or anyone stand in the way of his legacy. As he continues to dominate in the ring, Tank views every obstacle as just another step toward proving that he is the future of boxing.
He said,
so you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's the deal. Part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn.
Amid their ongoing disputes, Gervonta "Tank" Davis has openly accused Floyd Mayweather of trying to control both his career and personal decisions. Tank has expressed frustration with what he sees as Floyd's constant need to dictate his actions, even after he left Mayweather Promotions. According to Tank, Floyd's influence went beyond just business, making it hard for him to operate freely without interference. One of Tank's more surprising claims is that Floyd has faced restrictions in places like Dubai due to financial disputes. While these allegations haven't been confirmed, they underscore the growing mistrust between the two. Tank's comments suggest that their fallout is not just about boxing or money, it's about control and power.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots.
The tension between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Floyd Mayweather has only gotten worse over time, with both men making bold accusations and not holding back. What once began as a mentor-protege relationship has now turned into a full-blown rivalry, with each taking jabs at the other in interviews and on social media. Despite the growing friction, Tank remains focused on proving himself as a dominant force in boxing. He has made it clear that he no longer wants to live in Mayweather's shadow. Tank is determined to carve out his own path, no matter what challenges or obstacles come his way.
At Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, a favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta "Tank" Davis's longtime trainer, didn't hold back when talking about the situation involving Frank Martin and Floyd Mayweather's role in it. Ford expressed disappointment, saying that Mayweather's actions revealed his true character. He suggested that Floyd's involvement with Tank's potential opponent felt like a betrayal. Ford's comments reflect the deeper issues at play, not just between Tank and Floyd, but within the boxing world as a whole. Loyalty and mentorship are central to the sport, and when those bonds are broken, it leads to lasting resentment. Ford, who has been by Tank's side from the beginning, sees Mayweather's actions as another attempt to undermine his fighter's success. As Tank continues to carve his own path, Ford remains a steady and supportive presence, ensuring that no distractions, no matter how personal, will take away from his fighter's ultimate goal: domination in the ring.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we said what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis has always had its ups and downs, but recent events have made things even more strained. Their latest clash centers around Tank's upcoming fight against Lamont Roach, a matchup that Mayweather has openly advised against. However, Tank is not interested in taking Floyd's advice. He's determined to make his own decisions. This disagreement goes beyond just one fight. It's about control. For years, Floyd played a major role in guiding Tank's career, making sure every move was carefully planned. But now that Tank has moved on from Mayweather Promotions, he wants complete independence. He no longer wants Floyd's influence over his career choices, and that shift has created serious tension between them. Mayweather's warnings may come from a place of genuine concern, but Tank views them as another attempt to control his path. He's determined to prove that he can succeed on his own terms. As the rift between them grows, one thing is clear: Tank isn't backing down. Whether the fight with Roach happens or not, this situation only shows that Tank is now fully in control of his own career.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
That's all for today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for more updates. Until next time.